guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then welcome to my channel. This is my first time doing my everyday makeup, I guess, tutorial. I hate to call it a tutorial because I don't feel like I'm like a teacher on makeup. Even though I do makeup for a living and I do hair for a living, I just don't want to give off that beauty guru vibe or whatever. Not like that, but I just feel like I'm just an everyday woman just like y'all. So anyway, moving on. I decided to do this today just to show you guys what I do every day. And yeah, usually everything that I'm doing right now is going to be the same thing that I do as far as my foundation, my highlight, my concealer. The only thing that varies from day to day is my eyeshadow. Like some days I'll use this palette, some days I'll use that palette. But I always try to use only one palette per day to keep it easy for myself. Instead of saying, oh, I need a little bit of this color from here, a little bit from there. That's a waste of time when I'm trying to get my ass out the door. You know, so today, you guys, I'm going to use the Nubian 2 palette. And as you can see, I've already done my eyebrows. Because if I would have did them on camera, oh, it would have taken too long. That is the one thing, you guys, out of all my years of doing makeup, the one thing that I have not mastered is getting my eyebrows to be one particular shape all the time. Some days I wake up, my shit is angled when I do it. Some days it'll be rounded. It just depends on how my hand flows. I swear, you guys, my eyebrows are a different shape every day. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's just so funny to me that I haven't figured out that one shape that I want to do every day. Some days I just want to be different, so I switch it up. But anyway, so you guys, I'm going to do my everyday makeup routine, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to talk to y'all through it, and I'm going to use my little mirror so you'll see me, you know, whatever. But anyway, so since I've done my eyebrows already, the next thing that I would do is I would use my concealer from Shop Miss A AOA Studio. You can see it's used. I like to use the shade Almond or Toffee. It depends. And I just put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I prime my eyes for my eyeshadow with this. So I go in and, you know, just dab it on a little bit. Just to make my eyeshadow stick better. And also, too, to make the colors pop a little more. And all of the products that I use on a day-to-day basis, you guys, are very affordable. Very, very, very affordable. And that's the one thing I really love. Like, I'm going to show you guys everything that I use. It is, like, I don't use nothing over $20 on my day-to-day makeup because it's just like, I don't use nothing over $20 on my, let me not lie. On my fancy makeup, I do use a foundation that is over $20. But other than that, I use my same little everyday thing. And also, too, when I'm doing my makeup, you guys, like, sometimes I'll use eyeshadow as a blush, which you will see I have. My favorite blush is actually an eyeshadow because I cannot find another color that is like the color I want. It just happened to be an eyeshadow that I found on Shop Miss A, and I've been using it ever since. So anyway, after I put that on there, I go in with my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Concealer Palette. Contour palette. And this is the powder form. And I'll just go in with this color right here. And I'll just put a little bit on my little brush from e.l.f., the blush brush. Put a little bit on there. And then I'll just set my eyes like that. Just roll it across and set it. And then after I do that, like I said, I grab my, sorry if I keep going out of frame, I'm grabbing all my stuff. My eyeshadow palette, which I told you is the Nubian 2 by Juvia's Place. Oh my gosh, let me just tell y'all, this is my favorite. Oh, this blending eyeshadow brush, let me get up close. I never even looked at the number of it. It's called the NBO 22. Can y'all see that? It is from Nicka K, New York. Y'all, I got a lot of brushes. This one right here is the truth. I love this brush. Best little blending brush ever. So soft. It just, I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, so we'll start with Morocco. And as you guys know, Juvia's Place is highly pigmented, so like we just gotta go real slow. So we start with Morocco. And then we'll just Slowly blend it. Sometimes in the morning though, you guys, like, I be in a rush, so you see how I'm moving like this? Like, I be going with my blending, like, seriously. Okay. And then after Morocco, I kind of like to deepen it up a little bit. So I'll go in with Kenya. Sorry, let me move this. I'll go in with Kenya on the outer corners and then just blend it all the way in. Y'all know I'm not good at this. Look, I don't know what to hold, how to... Like, when I'm usually doing this in the morning, y'all, I'm literally sitting in my bed. I like to do my makeup in bed after I finish, you know. I take my shower, I moisturize my face, I do all that stuff, and then I go back and sit in my bed, and I use this same mirror, and I just, you know, spread all my little makeup out on my bed, and yeah, that's my comfort spot. But right here is so weird because I'm in my daughter's room and I'm sitting on her little teeny tiny ass dainty little, well, it's my vanity, but I mean, you know, it's in her room, so it's like, it's hers. But I'm sitting on this little teeny tiny dainty vanity and yeah. But anyway, so yeah, can you guys see that? Like I kind of go in with the Morocco and the Kenya. Just as a nice little transition. This brush is the bomb. So then after I do that, you guys, sometimes like right now, I feel like I need to hit my Morocco again just to bring that orange back. So sometimes I'll go back and put it back in a little bit, you know. Okay. So then after I do that, I switch my brush to my favorite, it's like a flat brush. And this is from Clean Color. This brush was probably like $1. I got this off the Shop Miss A website. It's super soft and it's flat. It's really good for packing shadow onto the lid. Like it's really good. So next I'm going to keep it simple and take Sheba. Excuse my poor little, you guys already know. If you watched my last video, you know what happened to that one. I'm going to take Sheba, which is like a pretty pewter bronze color. It's really, really pretty. And I'm just going to dab my brush into Sheba. And I'm going to pack Sheba right in the center of my lid. Yeah, that's pretty. I hope you guys can see that. It's really pretty. It's like it's pretty neutral. And it's pretty flattering to my skin tone, I find. But then again, all of Juvia's Places things are flattering to darker skin tones. I don't know if you guys have heard, sidebar, y'all know I got to do my sidebar. I don't know if you guys have heard, but Juvia's Place is coming out with the Saharan blush palettes. I saw the swatches for the, no, I'm lying, not the swatches. I saw the pictures of the palettes today on Instagram. Oh my gosh, she has the Saharan light and she has the Saharan dark. I'm torn more towards the dark, but there's this one shade in the light palette that I want, and I'm just like, damn. But they come out on May 10th, you guys. I'm going to try to see if I can get my hands on those palettes so that I can bring the swatches to you. She has a blush in that dark palette that is like, I don't even know how it's going to look because it's like a deep, almost black purple, and I'm just like, damn, like inside of the palette, it looks like almost black, and I'm like, that's a blush? But I feel like once you put it on, it's going to be a pretty raisiny, like aubergine color, something like that, but yeah, I want that. Okay, so to add a little bit of, I don't know if you guys can see that, like that color, it's pretty. It's just like it's a simple, you know, bronzy, pewtery color. To add a little bit of kick on my outer corners, I always love to go into Layla. It's a really, really pretty deep. This is sort of like the color of the blush that's in that Saharan palette that's coming out May 10th. It's crazy. It looks like that in the palette. Now I don't know what it looks like actually, but in the palette it looks like that. So I take a little bit of Layla, and I gotta be careful with Layla because she's deep. And I try to just kind of deepen my outer corner a little bit. Let's see. Layla sneak up on you real quick. But yes, it's so pretty. You see how that it just kind of deepens it just a little bit, like it's not too extra. It's really pretty. I don't know if you guys can see that. I hope you can. Okay. Other side. I pretty much leave it there for the eyeshadow. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I'll start my eyeshadow and then I'll just go, okay, let me go on to the next thing, and then I'll come back to it. If, like, after I put my whole face on, I'll usually say, oh, I see something that's missing or whatever the case may be, and then I'll go back and fix it or whatever. So, now I'm going to move on. I like to, I know this is weird, and I know a lot of people don't do this, but I do. Because I have a lot of problems with liquid eyeliner sometimes, so I'll throw some tape right there just so I can line my eyes to get the sharpest wing possible. So yeah, I know a lot of people put the tape on before they do the eyeshadow, but I don't have problems with the eyeshadow. It's with my wing. So, and I have eyeshadow shields, but I don't really like how those things work. Like those eyeshadow shields, I don't know, they feel like bandages or something. And then I don't like the shape of them. I like the shape of the tape, like, so yeah, this is what I do. I just kind of line my eye. And then I come from the tape, I go backwards sometimes, and just thicken it up. I come from the tape and just connect it all. And it turns out like that, if you guys can see it. I know it looks a little messy because the tape is on there, but once you take the tape off, it looks really nice. Sorry to cover the camera. And I have a habit of starting in the middle of my eye with eyeliner. I kind of go from the middle. And then I bring it down to the front. Really slowly. I do things so different, I guess. I don't know, maybe some other people do it like this. Let me know in the comments if you do yours like this, because, yeah, that's what I do. And so I end up with, if you can see that, a little eyeliner like that. Okay, so I'm going to put my lashes on off camera just for the sake of time, and when I come back, I will have my lashes on, so I'll be right back. After I get my lashes on and I get my shadow on, I prime my face. I use 2 different primers, but they're from the same company. And I told you guys about this in one of my previous videos. It is the Shop Miss A AOA Studios Wonder Skin Poreless Primer and the Wonder Skin Mattifying Primer. So I put 2 dabs of that on my hand, and I like to use the poreless first so that it'll go and close my pores, and then I use the mattifying afterwards to, mattify my pores. So this is what I do. I kind of rub that in, and I make sure I get it. Like my cheeks and my nose are like the places where my pores just like that show up and show out, basically. So yeah, rub that in. Kind of let that dry a little bit. And then I go on with the mattifying so that it can stop the oil. Because like during the day, my nose and my forehead is what gets shiny. Sometimes my cheeks too, so I put it there. And these primers, like I told you guys, they work really, really good. Like they really, really work good. For $1, I'm not even complaining, seriously. They're working for me. I've been using them now for like probably what, a month and a half. And yeah, they work for me. I mean, everybody is different, don't get me wrong, but I like them, so. Yeah, after I do that, then I color correct these. Ooh, y'all see these baby. My little circles under my eyes. Everybody got them. I color correct under my eye. Just a little bit. And this is the orange color corrector from the Shop Miss A AOA Studios collection. Their little products are bomb, you guys. Like, I like them. They're bomb. I use this brush that I have from BH Cosmetics, the Pop Art set. This is one of the brushes from them. This is like one of my favorite little brushes for stuff like that. I've been having this brush for so long. I don't know. I'm the type of person when I like something, I stick to it. So yeah, this is from a while back, and it's been doing me justice for all this time. Let's see. Give me little dark spots. Yeah, that one. Sometimes I'll color correct around my mouth because I feel like I get suntanned around my mouth. It be looking dark. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know. But it be feeling like it's dark around my mouth. And I just be like, what the hell? I know most girls do anyway, though, because I feel like the sun falls on us on certain places on our face. It's just natural. But yeah, so after I do that, then I go in with my LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation in the color Coffee. I've been using this. It's a good foundation. I love it. The only thing that I'm seeing, and I don't know if it's because my skin is changing or because my skin is, actually not because my skin is changing. I'm just noticing that this foundation has red undertones and my skin naturally has yellow undertones. So when I first put it on, it looks really red, but once it starts to set and everything, it gets better. But just so you guys know, it's going to look like super red. And I use my AOA Studios Wonder Jelly. I did a video about this too. Go ahead and check it out if you haven't. I sound like a spokesperson for Shop and say, God, they need to break me off. And one thing I love about the Wonder Jelly, like I said before, you use one pump of foundation, like literally one pump of foundation. And with this Wonder Jelly, for some reason, it gets it everywhere. It's crazy, you guys. Like one pump. It just spreads it everywhere. I hope you guys can see that. This one pump of foundation goes all over my face. And it's a nice amount of coverage. And now if you're oily, you probably won't really care for it. But if you're not oily, you'll like it because it gives off like a dewy, luminous. I know in this light I look super shiny, but I'm in the ring light, so yeah, I look a little crazy. But it gives off a luminous, dewy, semi-matte feel and look. And I like it. Okay, so after that, you guys, I give this time to just go ahead and set in. And while this is setting in, I go on to my highlight. You see this coverage though, you guys? Look, that's one pump. All of that. Just pat it in. And I love the way this Wonder Jelly Sponge feels. It feels really nice. Yeah, so that's what I've been on lately. So after I do that, I go back in with my, is this it? My Toffee, yep. My Toffee concealer from shopmissA.com. And I go under my eye. And I don't do my eyeliner when I do my eyes. Like, I don't do my bottom eyeliner, and I do that purposely because I know that I haven't done my highlight yet. I like to do my bottom eyeliner after I've done all of this stuff. So I go on with my highlighter. Bring a little down the nose. And this stuff is really strong. Like I'm going to have to blend that in. This line down my nose, that was too much. Like, I'm going to have to blend that in. Because this stuff is seriously, a little goes a long way, which is a good thing, but shoot, yeah, a little goes a long way. So basically, you guys, I sped this part up just to save a little time. And I was just talking about how I have to blend that in really, really good because, like I said, a little goes a long way. And then also, too, I was realizing that my lighting is so funny. Right now, I'm working with like a miniature ring light, and sometimes it just doesn't give me the lighting I need. So I kind of was switching to my vanity lights, and then I felt like, wow, you can't see. Then I switched back. But then I realized, let me go back to the vanity lights because you can see a little better. So just be patient with me. I am in the process of making my lighting better. But anyway, yeah, back to the video. Then I will go in with my BH Cosmetics Powder Contour Palette again. And I'll use that same shade that I used earlier. This one. And I'll put a little bit on my Beauty Blender. Get it on there, and then I'll just set under my eye. That sets it. It mattifies the highlight, and it just keeps it there all day. Also, too, it keeps my eyeliner from creasing, and that's why, too, like I told you guys, I don't put my eyeliner on until afterwards. Because I want to set my powder and stuff like that. So once I put my eyeliner on, it won't go anywhere. So, take a little bit of that same powder. I go down the center of my nose a little bit. Right here. And my chin. Right? So after that, I go to contour. So that's it. So now for contour, once again, my handy dandy BH Cosmetics palette. And for contour, I like to use this one and this one. That one is too dark. I like a little bit of the red and a little bit of the brown. And so I'll just dab a little bit of each. And I like my contour to start from my ear, but not go all the way down my face. I don't know. That's just me. And I like to like kind of blend it up into my face, so it actually looks like the sun's contour. Also, this is one of the brushes from that BH Cosmetics Pop Art set. Like I told you guys, like I've been having that set for so long. It's so beautiful, and the brushes are really good quality. Okay, so now the other side. And I like to just, like I said, blend it up a little bit so it looks sort of natural. I hate, okay, this is just me, but I hate when it's just that one sharp contour line and it just is like somebody cut you with a contour razor blade and it's just like, if that makes any sense. I kind of like mine to, flow, whatever. But to each his own. I'm not knocking nobody else, but it just doesn't work for me. Let's put it that way. Okay, so after that, you guys, I like to go in, and this is something I got recently on my last shophush.com haul, is the e.l.f. Studios Turks and Caicos blusher bronzer duo, and this is old. Like I've known this was around for a long time, but I just never I never tripped. So yeah, I go in with that on top of my contour. I like to use this bronzer. It's really, really pretty. I'm not sure if it's picking up, but it's sort of it's a little shimmery, like a cocoa color. It's really flattering to dark skinned women, like brown skinned women, whatever you want to call it, women of color. Let's put it that way. So yeah, I use that, and after I blend that in, you guys, then I go to my blush, and like I was telling you earlier, my blush is actually an eyeshadow that I stumbled upon on shopmissa.com. And it is from LA Colors. And the eyeshadow color is called Terracotta. And I swear, you guys, it's the prettiest thing ever. Like, I've tried so many different blushes, but I haven't found one that is like this color. This terracotta color is sort of an orangey, brownie, like, I don't know, like, it's just something that flatters my skin tone, because I don't like the two pink colors or the two rosy colors, because it's just not me. So this one's really pretty. So I just dust it on. I don't know if you can see that, but it's so pretty. And I kind of try to blend it into my bronzer. It just gives me a nice little orange kind of glow. Orangey brown kind of glow. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's super pretty. And like, it's really true. You can just be creative. Shit, like, this is a damn eyeshadow and I'm using it as a blush. And it works for me. It works. It's not shiny. It's not sparkly. Not saying I don't like some sparkly ones, because sometimes I do. But for an everyday look, I just like this sort of orangey, dusty brown sort of look. Then I just blend it into my bronzer, and it just works for me. And then after that, you guys, I finish off with my favorite. This is my favorite. I don't care how many highlighters I ever get. This will always be my favorite one. This is the BH Cosmetics Wild and Radiant Baked Illuminating and Bronzing Palette, but it's a highlighter for my color. Y'all, I don't know if some of y'all know. I'm sure y'all know about this. It comes with these 4 different colors. This one is like a gold. This one is sort of a golden taupey color. This is, I don't know, a lighter gold. And this one is like a bronzy color. But I've been having, what's so crazy, you guys? I use this probably 4 days out the week. I've been having this highlighter for, I don't know how long. But my favorite shade to use is this one right here. I use them all, but this top right shade is my favorite. And so I'll take my fan brush. Yes, I love the thick fan brush. I can't do the thin one. My face is too big. And I just fan it out. And it's so freaking pretty. Look at that. Can you guys see that? So popping. It's just popping. It's just so popping. And I hit that side. And then I like to kind of bring my highlight down a little bit to blend into everything else I've done. Oh, it just gives me life. And I kind of hit the middle, of course, and the tip of my nose. I don't usually do my Cupid's bow too much because, like, I don't know, that don't be working for me. So I just kind of hit my chin. But these cheeks, though, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then after I do that, my last step is... Technical difficulty. Okay, let's keep going. After I do that, you guys, my last step is to go in with my... Oh my gosh, everything wants to fall. That's cool. I just use a brown liner. You can get one from the beauty supply store or whatever. It's up to you. Like, I don't have like a MAC liner or a blah, blah, blah. I get a plain brown lip liner from the beauty supply store. I line my lips. to like overlay them as far as inside, like I add a little extra. And I use my favorite everyday nude. Now this is my favorite nude lipstick, and it is by Clean Color in the Madly Matte Lip Gloss, and it is the color Doll. Oh, it's my favorite. This is my everyday. Like, if I wear a colorful eye, let's say, and I just can't figure out what lip to do, I'm wearing Doll. If I do a boring eye, and I just need just something to just look normal or natural, I'm wearing Doll. You guys, Doll is so pretty. Like, it just blends into my face, like, and it's just normal. And then, like, if I want to kick it up a little bit, because, like, usually I don't like how matte lipsticks look on me. I don't know what it is. I don't like the matte look too much because I just feel like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But this is one of the few lipsticks that I can wear matte and be okay with it, like this. But if I want to kick it up, I go in with the little gloss. I don't know if you can see that, but then it just makes it like a shiny nude, like. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my everyday face. I don't know. This is just my normal little everyday, you know, going to school, whatever face. And yeah, I hope you guys like this tutorial, and thank you for sticking with me, and thank you for watching. And it was my first time, so don't kill me, and it'll get better once I get more comfortable. But yeah, also too, I just want to thank everybody who subscribed to me, and those of you who are just even viewing my videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I'll be back with another video shortly. And yeah, until then, please like, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe, and have a beautiful day.